Hey, my beautiful soul tribe, if you need a personal reading, that information is in the description box below, as well as the pricing. Just say 50% off because I am running a 50% off special, but the regular prices are listed below. Okay, let's just get a general collective reading out there. There is an enemy in your midst. Okay, there is somebody that has come against you and somebody else. There's someone interfering with a connection, or there's someone interfering in your affairs, something like that, and that's what we're going to dive into, okay? That's the strong energy I'm picking up on, baby. All right. If your life is perfect, dandy, and dory, and ain't nobody sticking their nose in the nosy nose, then this ain't your reading. All right, this is those who have a hidden enemy. And I'm going to use the Kipperish Intuitive Kev deck. Both of his decks. Shout out to Intuitive Kev. If you haven't checked out his readings, he is an amazing reader. He's an amazing artist. He's an amazing entrepreneur. Check him out. All right, y'all. Let's dive in. Y'all, I got stung by a yellow jacket and my hand has swollen up. And it's all itchy. I don't know if you guys can see how, you probably can't see how, you can see it's red. But you can't really see in here, but my hand is so freaking swollen. It's like I got no knuckles. Look at the difference. You can see the barrel, it's like all flat there. You can see my knuckles here and then it's all like flat. Oh, and it's starting to itch really bad. Y'all, I always react to yellow jacket stings, but I do pest control, so it's part of the job. I'd rather me get stung than my customers and my customers' children and their babies. I treated a golf course the other day because they had called us because they have, it's like a little kid putt-putt golf, and they have these little bridges that are like a foot, no, maybe like 2 feet from the ground, but they're like overpass bridges, and they had 100 kids there, and 2 of the kids got stung. And that is so terrifying because you never know if a kid is going to go into anaphylactic shock. That's one of the reasons why I take pride in my job, in my career, because we are considered healthcare workers. But you'd be surprised how many, only 2% of bugs are pests. We need most bugs, so don't think like pest controls just go around killing everything. You know, we are licensed. I have like 6 different licenses, and you know, we want to protect the bees. We don't want to kill the bees. Mosquitoes kill over 1 million people a year. They're the deadliest insect on the planet. So, you know, cockroaches kill, rodents can kill. They can start fires, they can spread hantavirus, and the list goes on and on and on. So, you know, people have arachnophobia. People don't want bed bugs. All right, y'all. Okay, let's just dive in and see who is this hidden enemy. Because you got somebody that is creeping, leering, attacking, snooping, poking, interfering. That was protection. Somebody, the way that card was, y'all protected regardless. All right, y'all. All right, Holy Spirit, let's expose this hidden enemy at your will. Okay. Could be an older woman. Could be a mother figure. Distant future, it might be exposed. I always get, like, even though this is a mature woman, I'm getting older woman. Someone with gray hair, or someone that's older. Okay? Someone could be born on the 6th, or what is that, June? This person could have a health concern, a health issue, mental health issue. 31 could be relevant. That could be a significant date when it comes. It looks like an older woman here. Gray hair. She could have a health concern. Could be a mother, aunt. I'm getting older woman, like past menopause, like could be a white woman. Could be a darker complected woman. Doesn't have to be. Someone could wear glasses. Someone could have green eyes, gray eyes. Doesn't have to be. Someone could like pearl necklaces. This person could have, you know, some physical health issues or mental health issues. Okay, that's what we know so far. This could be a mother-in-law. This could be your own mother. This could be an older woman. Okay? It's going to be different for everyone. What's going on about this hidden enemy? Whoa. Gifts. Someone could have some spiritual gifts. Abandonment sideways. Manipulation here in the reverse. Child. Protected. So this manipulation is not going to work. Bondage. Okay. This is interesting. You could have children, or this could be, this mother figure, since it's older, could have a child that's in bondage to mother. This could be like a narcissistic mother figure or grandparent. This could be someone that raised somebody. This could be someone that is very manipulative, but someone's protected from this manipulation. You could be a bias. Okay, so this could be an older woman and their child. And you could have some, you could be dating someone, okay, and it could be their mother or an older figure that, but it says child, so it could be a mother. Or you could have children. This could be a baby mother that's older. Abandonment. Bondage. Abandonment sideways, though. That's interesting. You're protected from any manipulation. If someone's trying to manipulate you, it's not working. You have some spiritual gifts here. Okay. So there's three parties. A child. You could have children. So this could be an older woman you would have children with, or you could be a child of this older person. Older. And if it's a woman, okay, you could be the child, you could be the son or daughter of an older feminine, or you could be the child-in-law, or this could be your mother-in-law, grandma-in-law, aunt-in-law, someone that raised you like you were their child. November could be relevant, the 18th could be relevant. 48, 93, 17, 86, 82, and then we had 31. Okay, so this is either a mother, in-law, grandparent, someone that raised you, or a baby mom that someone has a child with. Could be an older woman. Someone could be protecting you from this baby mother or from someone that... Okay, child. This child is crying. Both of these... It's like an older child and a younger child. And they're both crying. This could be the same child, like older, that's getting some type of protection. I don't know if this is like a narcissistic parental figure. Because you have child or a baby mom. That's what I'm getting here. And somebody is concerned. They're trapped. Someone feels trapped here. Someone could be protected. Your gifts could be protecting a child. Someone could be in bondage to this feminine energy since a child, since they were really young. This could be an older woman that has kept someone trapped in a childlike mental state, or kept someone trapped their whole life, like someone very controlling. 33 could be relevant. 18. This could be like an adult child Some of y'all, this could be a mother that abandonment wound of a parental figure, but it's sideways. So is it like a parental figure that was there but wasn't there? Like wasn't there physically or emotionally? Maybe just fed the kid and left him in to fend for themselves? What is this? Did a parental figure leave a child behind while they went on vacation? What the fucky? 11. A child could have been 11 years old between the ages of 11 and 18. Something's going on here. Earth Angel. Okay, there could have been an Earth Angel that has gifts here that's divinely protected. Okay, this could be a feminine energy. You could be mixed. You could have green eyes. You could be white. You could have red hair. Or you could be a masculine here. That's an Earth Angel. You could have a parental, or there's an older woman, or there's a woman with gray hair or something, or older woman here that is trying to keep a child trapped. Like, does this parental figure or this, whatever this older woman is, does she feel like if this child gets married or their child gets married, that they're going to leave their life? They're concerned about not having control over their child anymore. That they will not be able to manipulate them or control them anymore. I'm getting like a narcissistic mother that could have her own abandonment wounds, that has created abandonment wounds, severe trauma. This is a child that is trapped. Now, if you were dating this person, they could have a very controlling mother, or an older woman that raised them. This could be a foster mother, or this could be a mother-in-law, or a baby mother that is very controlling, that traps someone with a child. And a mother figure could be involved. There could be two women. One with a health concern, and then a mature woman. I'm getting older, though, not really mature, because this is a hidden enemy. Someone could be in a relationship, or someone you were in a relationship with. Or some type of relationship. They have some type of relationship. Okay, so this is baby mom. This could be 3 women, 2 women. You could be single, sexy, and successful here. Or an earth angel that has gifts, that's divinely protected. And you have a lot of people, you have a lot of jealousy here. There could be 2 women, a baby mom and a mother, or a parental. Someone could have trapped someone with a child, or trapped them in a relationship. This could be, it's weird, or this could be, you got this could be an older man with a younger woman, and then an older parental figure. This could be like a mother's like, nope, you got to marry this person because you have a child with them. Or you can't be with this person because they're single, a single parent with children, and you need to be with someone who hasn't had children. Like, oh, don't be with this person. You need to be with who I say you need to be with. Child. Someone could be childish. Someone could have childhood trauma because of this. And you got a lot of jealousy. There could be more than one. A narcissist and their group that helps them pack an army. Someone's wearing a mask here. It's like they get people to do their dirty work. They get people to take their sides. Narcissists get flying monkeys too. It's like, say you have a jealous ex. And they call, hey bro, hey, go tell such and such that you're fucking this person so that they are bonded to me. And they can't move on. Like, I'll pay you, sister, to go and spread gossip just to trap this person. There's a lot of jealousy, envy. Someone could be born in 78. This could be someone's own baby mom or a parental figure that's a feminine energy that is jealous and envious. family. It could be a family member or someone in a relationship or someone they have children with or someone's child. Abuse. There could be child abuse. What the fuck? Yo, I never picked this up in a reading. There could be a police officer involved here with this badge. Who's a boss, a sheriff, something. Some of y'all, there could have been some type of child services. Child abuse. Family abuse, domestic abuse. Someone could be going to jail. Someone could be concerned about going to jail for abusing a child. Somebody could have abused, someone could have been abused as a child by a family member. Yo, what am I tapping? I'm going to get sick. Yo, I'm going to get sick. Hold on. I need a few minutes. Hold on. All right, y'all. Okay, sorry. Okay, this could go a few ways. Okay, this is a trigger warning reading. This is going to be a trigger warning. This could go a few different ways. We got child abuse here. Someone could have been abused as a child. Abandoned as a child. Neglected. God forbid worse. Okay, there could have been a family member that abused a child. This child could be a boy. A little boy. Someone could have been have childhood trauma. A boy and a girl could have been sexually abused or physically abused. Tied up. Oh my God. I can't. Yo. There could have been some of y'all, someone's own parental figure. It could have been a feminine that abused a child that was a boy. Or if there was... It could go either way. There could be a masculine that abused a boy. Any kind of way. Some of y'all, there could be an older, there could be like a mother, a parental feminine energy that abandoned or left a child with a family member. And that family member abused them. Y'all hit that like, comment, because I know a lot of, I pick up a lot of energies, and this is really hard for readers sometimes. And this is not just hard for readers. If I'm picking this up, y'all been through some shit. Or someone that you know has been through some shit. There could be secrets. Some of y'all, there could have been like a parental figure that was in a, like dropped their kid off somewhere. So they could go have their good old time in a relationship. And all the while, their child was getting abused by a family member that someone that they were supposed to trust had left them at a place and something happened to that child. And this could be significant of the damage it has caused this person as they have grown into an adult. And they could still feel like the parental figure that abandoned them in the first place and allowed them to get abused still has some type of control over them. Someone could be 21, 18. Something could happen between the ages of 11 and 18. 4. This could have been a feminine that abused a little child. Or a father that are a male figure that abused a little boy, or it can be in reverse. Or the abuse in itself could be abandonment wounds. Okay? Everyone takes abuse differently. Okay? Which one's worse? It depends. Everyone takes each kind of abuse differently. I can tell you, so I can say like physical abuse is the worst. It is not, in my opinion. Some say sexual is, some say abandonment wounds, silent treatment, whatever. It depends. And can you really put it on a scale? Abuse is abuse. Someone could have been severely abused as a child by an older woman. And they could have a lot of relationship issues because of it. What the fuck is this? Because I never picked this up in a reading before in my life. And why the fuck is someone concerned? Someone could be worried in the family that this is going to be exposed. Their dirty little deeds. When someone left, like, this could have been like someone holding a grudge on their mother or father because you left me at such and such house and that person hurt me. This person could have a lot of trauma from that. Yeah, my chest has been hurting a lot, so bear with me. I don't know, my chest has been bothering me the last 24 hours, so every time I breathe, it feels like my lung, on my right side though, so it's not my heart side, but my right side, it feels like when my lung pushes on my chest wall, it's extremely painful. I'm not going to put that into this reading. People say, oh, well, my ear's twitching, so that means someone's talking about me. I'm not no. It's just hard for me to talk. Okay, others of y'all, someone could have hurt a child. Child abuse. Someone could have gone to jail for abusing a child. Some of y'all, someone could have abused a child, a younger energy in their own family, and they could have went to jail and they're worried about you finding out about their criminal record. Or this could be physical, sexual, emotional, whatever the fuck. Some of y'all, they could have childhood trauma, abuse from childhood. Someone could have abused them in their childhood. They had control then and they still have control now. But something might shift here because you have an earth angel here that has some powerful spiritual gifts. And it's like the manipulation is going to be broken. And someone is going to be freed. And someone is concerned about somebody that they've had control over, that they're losing control. And they're jealous of the power and the divinity that somebody holds. A sweetheart, love is the highest power here. And there's an earth angel here that this love is defeating some type of hold that has been over somebody for ages. Something could have happened to someone's shoulder, or upper shoulder, or left arm, or their forehead. Okay? There could have been an injury to someone's forehead, or their upper left shoulder, or their right kind of mid-arm. Or someone's hand. Someone could have been tied up. Someone could have been, like, kept in a fucking closet. Something could have happened to someone's chin, or right cheek, or left side of their forehead. Someone could have brown eyes. Someone's like, you could have got into a relationship with somebody here and they're starting to awaken to their divinity. I'm really pulling on a masculine that was abused for some reason, or abused someone. You got courthouse. Someone can be concerned about you finding out that they did something to a child. Some of y'all, someone you were in a relationship did something to a child. Child abuse, or they could have, you could find out someone that you were dating is a sex offender, registered sex offender. And it could stem from them being abused as a child. My mom used to always say that if you're abused sexually, it's usually by someone who has been abused that way themselves. That could be one of these scenarios, but there could be, your family could have abused you as a child. This could have been a family home dynamic where they, treated one child better than the other. This child was loved, this one was abused. This one was always punished, this one was not. And that often will tend to see you'll have one of those child that always acts up, and they act up just to get some type of attention and love because they didn't have love growing up. Some of y'all, this person could have ended up in jail, or been one of the outcast kids growing up in school, one of the bad kids at school, or they could have witnessed a lot of abuse in their family growing up, and so they could have always been, or this could be you, them, they, whatever. This kind of turned into a whole different reading, y'all. I don't fucking know. Maybe this will help someone heal their childhood trauma that's keeping them bound and trapped from moving forward here, and can help them be released from a mentality, a manipulative mindset that doesn't really exist. It's really childhood trauma that they haven't battled and broken free from, but you have the power to defeat this trauma. So someone was abused as a child, or they watched their family be abused. They could have watched their mom or dad get beat up. They could have watched their brother or sister get beat up. Everyone in the household get beat up. This could be someone who has abandonment wounds as a child, or a fatherless child, motherless child, a mother that was always working and never there affectionately, but would still provide financially, or a mother that would drop them off here and there, or a father that was maybe loving but always a cheater. There's something here. A father that was never there, a father that was abusive, a mother that was abusive, but still loved them, but it was like still abused. I don't know what take it as a resonate. There's a lot of family. This could be a chain. This could be a cursed bloodline that has domestic violence all over it in every way, shape, form. Physical, abandonment wounds, silent, whatever type of abuse. There's emotional, physical, sexual, whatever. This could be a plethora that has kept someone trapped since they were a child. And then you have this sweetheart earth angel here that has some strong spiritual gifts that is breaking some type of curse. And someone's concerned about that because they're a hidden enemy that doesn't want someone to, and it may be subconsciously, so it may not be someone like, it just may be someone who's very jealous in the family, or someone that they're in a relationship is very jealous. They don't want this person to leave them as a single parent. Oh no, you better be trapped to me or I'll smack you in the face. So this person could be bound in a domestic relationship with an older female. Because the original thing, who is this hidden enemy? Could be an older woman in a relationship. Could be an older woman in the family. Whatever. Why is that a hidden enemy? They could feel their child slipping away, or they may think that they know what's best for their child. Some of y'all, this could be like, I'm just going to say this for example. This could be a mother that thinks they know best. You need to be with this person because you have a child with them. Or don't be with this person because they have children and they're a single parent. And you don't need to worry about someone else's kid. Or whatever the fuck it is. And they could have picked someone for their child. And their child could be in a relationship where they're getting abused. So you can always say, Mama knows best. No, they don't. Someone could feel like they're fucking trapped here. I have a child with this person, or if I leave this person, they may abuse my child. They could be concerned about their child getting abused if they leave a relationship. And if that's the case, you need to stand up and maybe go to the courthouse. Oh, y'all, this is a stressful ass reading. Bear with me. I don't think I've ever been so stressed out in a fucking reading my life. I need more clarity here. What is someone concerned about? Someone's biting off their fucking hand here. Someone could be concerned about you getting into a relationship. And they could have a family member that's controlling or jealous, doesn't want you to be with, doesn't want them to be with you. There could be something, take what resonates. You could have children they don't like. Their mom doesn't like it, their dad doesn't like it, their blah, blah, blah. But it's coming up as an older woman with a health concern. Hold on, let's just clarify. What is the health concern? It could be legal issues. What the fuck? Thief? Okay, someone could be concerned about some... I may ask a question, not even get the answer, because it may not even pertain. So when a reader asks a question and the cards are like, what the hell? It's because it's not possibly relevant to the story here. Okay, so what someone's concerned about, someone could have stole something. Someone could actually, stole something. Don't tell me someone kidnapped a child. I'm not going to laugh at y'all. I'm so sorry. Someone could be concerned about you finding out that they maybe have a criminal record from their past. But that's someone's past. And it could stem from childhood abuse, and that's why it's popping up in this reading. That stems from a mature woman or an older woman. I'm not going to admit... I'm telling you, okay, let me tell you some things, okay? I don't necessarily think I would never whip my child with a belt. And I know a lot of people that have been whipped with a belt and they've turned out pretty damn fucking decent. Okay? But it's not a type of punishment that I would ever do. Okay? But sometimes I look at kids and the way they disrespect their parents, and I'll be damned if my kids talk to me like that. All right. Maybe we need to incorporate ass woman back into the... No, okay, I ain't even go there. Okay, I'm going off. Someone's concerned about some legal issues because someone has stolen something. 30, 24, 33. Someone could be concerned about going to jail for stealing something. They could have stole something from a child. Or they have childhood trauma abuse, and this is why they steal. Maybe this person never had a lot growing up. Maybe they had to steal to feed themselves when they were younger. Maybe someone has a juvenile record that they're concerned about you finding out. So maybe they won't give you a relationship because they're worried about you figuring something out. Or... you have time. Whenever I see a clock, there's something with time that is of the relevance. Some of y'all, someone is trying to steal money by pitting a child and trapping someone with a child so they can get their money. And they could be very abusive. And someone's own parental figure could be on the side of an abusive person. As weird as that is, but that happens all the time. Some of y'all, this could have been a single mom. That's like, no, you can't leave this person to raise a child on their own. So you're going to sit there and take care of your child and let them beat the fuck out of you. I don't know what the hell is going... Yo. Some of y'all, there could have been a domestic violence situation pertaining to a child. Okay, maybe someone found out someone wasn't the baby dad or something, so they smacked a bitch. And they went to jail. Oh. I'm sorry. Someone could have, like, what would you do? Men, in my comments, please. Bombard the comments. I don't ever believe in physical violence. But if you spent a lot of money thinking that you were doing what is right and taking care of a child, you spend all this money, and then you find out this child isn't yours, and you were taken advantage of, and you spent thousands of dollars on this child, would you pop a bitch? And I'm saying I was left pregnant because I was judged as if I was one of these Jezebels that I would never know. I have 3 baby daddies, and I know goddamn well each one of them. Okay? Who was the baby dad at what time? There was no interlapping. It was impossible. And if there was a chance, I would have let that motherfucker know. Because that's called respect, dignity, and whatever the fuck. But, you know, I don't entertain cheating. I have cheated, though. But I am a grown-ass woman now. I don't cheat. I don't disrespect my lover. I don't entertain other motherfuckers. I have 3 baby dads. It's strictly about the children. Don't make it more. I will pop, motherfucker. All right? I don't know what the fuck. Someone stole, blocked destruction. I don't know what's going on here. But this could lead someone into a fit of rage, and it could stem from their own childhood trauma. Someone could be concerned about getting someone else pregnant in a relationship. But the hidden enemy is an older woman, or it could be a baby mom. That's what I'm really getting. It's a feminine energy. It could be a baby mom and a mother. I don't know. I need more. I need change. Someone could have changed their mind. You changed. 9 is here. September could be relevant. You changed. You could have a child with someone, and they're concerned because maybe you lost weight or something. Or someone could have abused you, stole from you, that you have a family with. Maybe some of y'all, is there more enemies? Like, what is this? A whole community of motherfuckers. Getting karma. 39, 100. There could be 100 motherfuckers up in your business. Okay, there could be a bunch of people. Okay. That are worried about and concerned about your change or their karma. Okay, you could have a plethora of people. Males, females. There could be a whole community of people that try to take you out and abuse you. Okay, you could have a community. Okay, this could be different because I have a lot of viewers. Okay, some of y'all, you could have a cat that is a hidden enemy. Okay, that cat could attack you, scratch you, and is a fucking nuisance. Okay, you might want to throw the cat out the window. All right, some of y'all could have stole the cat. Okay, we're not gonna go into this shit. All right, there's a bunch of motherfuckers. This makes sense because somebody's an earth angel, so there's a lot of people that could have abused you, stolen from you. That you could have been in a relationship with multiple people that abused you, that stole your time, energy, money, whatever it is, resources. You can't get back time. You could have spent a lot of money on people, or somebody could have robbed you emotionally. Someone could have been wearing a mask. They could have abused you. They could have walked out on you. They could have been jealous and envious of you. You could have children with them. It could have been people you were in a relationships, their own parents, their own fathers, their own mothers. You got a bunch of people that are your enemies. This took a turn. This reading took a fucking turn. You could have been abused as a child, all the way up into your adulthood as a mature woman. You could be your own fucking enemy. And then you motherfucking changed. It could be you that was your own enemy. What in the fuck am I tapping into tonight? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 people. 7 heads. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 fucking people abused an earth angel. Stole from you. You could have been abused all the way from childhood, all the way up to old age or maturity. You could have been your own enemy. How the fuck did this? That's not gonna be for everyone. And then you changed. Bada bam, bada boom. And it awakened your spiritual gifts and your divinity here. You could have been in bondage. Okay, hold on. Let me tell you something. There is a, oh my God, what am I picking up on? Look at this. Where's the child here? 18. Look at this, 18. There's a Bible verse where Jesus talks about there's a woman that is bound by Satan for 18 years. Shouldn't she be freed on the Sabbath day from bondage? You could be born at 86. Shout out. Let me know if you're born at 86. Y'all, I was born at 86. I'm 38. But, y'all, some of y'all could have been in bondage for 18 years. Look at this. Bondage, 18 years. You could have been abused for a plethora of years. In bondage to a whole community. Someone could be part of a community, a society. Someone... Yo, why did I just notice? Someone could, like, put a toothpick in their mouth. Someone could have a mouth injury, or someone can't speak. Someone could have a dumb, deaf, or blind spirit. Not, like, literally blind. I'm talking about the third eye chakra closed. They can't speak. They don't know what to say. It's like their hand is in their fucking mouth. Someone could have a record of being a thief. They could have a lot of childhood trauma. They could be jealous and envious of you. You could have been your own worst enemy. You could have been abused by community people. You could have been in a relationship with someone who has gone through similar shit, who's been abused as a child, who has fucking trauma. Y'all have a whole bunch of fucking... What the fuck is this? Someone wanting to win at all costs against a sweetheart. And there you go. You have, like, gray hair again. Someone wanted to destroy this Queen of Cups. A sweet fucking heart. Look at this. You could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You don't have to be. You're a fucking sweetheart. And someone was in competition with you because you love. So let's get a community of people to abuse you. This could have been an older woman that got a community of people to attack an earth angel. Because their child was in a relationship with you, or they didn't want their child to be in a relationship with you. They didn't want their child to escape them. They wanted their child to be with such and such, or be a part of community, or you didn't fit the community standards. You didn't fit the look. You had too many kids. You weren't good enough for some reason. What the hell? There could be a family, a community of people, a whole family that attacked. Look at all these swords that attacked an earth angel. But you can't be manipulated. They could have abused you. And this community is going through karma. Some of y'all, they could have 100 years of karma on their bloodline. Or you could free them from, you could have been sent into this community to free them from bondage. Why did that just fucking fall? It just fell in the reverse. It kind of went sideways, but I'll take it in the reverse. You could have been sent to free this community, a group, a family, from 100 years of bondage on their bloodline. The fuck is this? There could have been a family that was in bondage for a significant amount of years, 39 to 100 years. You know, God talks significantly about, you know, see, you got 74 of years of bondage or of bloodlines or of people in slavery for a significant amount of time. And that could be you, a Knight of Wands. Someone could be an Aries, Leo, Sag. Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Swords. Somebody's very confident. Someone is a truth teller. And you're also marriage material. The Queen of Pentacles is someone who you want to marry. She's grounded, earth energy, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But this is like a double energy here. You're the truth. You're unbiased. You don't judge based on colors, looks, religions, yada, yada, yada. You're based on the truth, the reality of kind of like a Jesus perspective. Earth angel energy, sweetheart energy here. Okay, and you're also the Queen of Cups. Someone's like pre-Empress energy. The only queen we're missing is the Queen of Wands. Maybe you're not pretty. Maybe you're fat fuck. No, I'm just kidding. Fat people can be gorgeous as fuck, okay? What are you saying about me? I'm fat and I'm gorgeous. All right, y'all. But you know, like society's like, oh, you weigh 2 pounds. You're overweight. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay. You don't fit society's norm. You don't have abs. You have a jelly back. Or you got, what do they call it? This is not what it means, but it's, what is that fucking say? Yeah. Back. I forgot what the saying is, but it doesn't mean it, but to me it sounds like, oh, big back. Everybody's saying big back. I'm like, are you calling me like, I got fat, or I got a big ass? Like, to me, I think it's a very disrespectful term that kids are throwing around but it's not what it means. I forgot what it means. I don't even give a fuck. But you got someone in the Queen of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Swords energy. You know, a lot of people take advantage of Queen of Cups energy because she's so kind. But you're also independent, nurturing. You could be and you're coming out as a single parent here, whoever this energy is. And you also are a truth teller. So you're like wife material. You're very loving. You love genuinely. You're very intuitive here. And then you're also unbiased in your judgment. You don't judge based off of color, religion. You're the truth. And then you got this Knight of Wands energy. I don't know. Someone could have been a player energy with the passion here. You could have children. Someone that you have a child with could have abused you. You could have changed, transformed, and now someone's concerned because they could have been in player energy, and they're sitting about dreaming about you like your wish fulfillment now. Some of y'all someone was abused as a child. And they could have not matured in the mind past 18. So this could be like a playboy, playgirl that is still stuck in a Knight of Wands, younger, passionate, fuck them and leave them type of energy, or ego energy, I want to win energy, childish, immature. And it could stem from childhood trauma. And you're sitting here in pre-Empress energy, damn near Empress energy. And then you got someone fucking toxic that could have rejected the Empress, that has legal issues, or this is a missed opportunity. And they could have gotten some legal issues here. So maybe let's do twin flame. Ooh, what the fuck? Devil. Someone could have been about someone could have paid a community to do black magic on an earth angel. This is a payout of money. You got black magic, devil, community here. This could have been a lover or someone's, you could have been in a relationship with someone who had a lover that wanted them trapped to them. So they paid someone to do magic on you, or this could have been someone's mother. They could be a child of someone. And someone's mother could have paid a community or been part of a community that does black magic that attacked this connection. So it would not, so someone would abandon you, but you got to abandon it sideways. I don't know what's going on here. This is emotional manipulator here. So gossiping, someone's poor shit. There could have been some malicious gossip. Someone emotionally manipulated someone. Someone could have emotionally manipulated somebody, took advantage of their childhood trauma. Someone wanted to win at all costs, so emotionally manipulated someone into getting them pregnant or saying they had a child, getting them involved with legal issues. There could be legal issues pertaining to a child. There could be a parental figure that is like, nope, you got to be with the mother of your child. Someone could be trapped with the lover that is abusive, and their own mother is for this abusive person. What the fuck is going on here? I don't know what exactly is going on. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Not everyone's going to have a child. Someone could have been emotionally manipulated as a child, or someone has childhood trauma, so they're an emotional manipulator to someone who actually loved them. They could have never had love as a child, so they never show love. And all they know is how to abuse someone to get attention, because that's how they feel love themselves. They could be in bondage to their childhood trauma from a family member that's an older feminine energy. That you could have been in a relationship. Maybe you weren't confident enough. I don't see the Queen of Wands yet. Maybe this abuse leveled you up to the 4th queen, so you're being the Empress energy. And that was the meaning of this abuse. Because someone could have abused this Earth Angel because they were abused as a child. That's not an excuse, you guys. That's not how you break generational curses. Jesus was able to break curses because he was innocent. So maybe this Earth Angel took on this abuse to break a cursed bloodline off of an entire fucking family by some spiritual ass gifts. I don't know what the hell is going on, y'all. I don't know. Y'all gotta take... Why does it sound like there's thunder outside, y'all? Sorry, this reading is so long. I hate doing long readings, but it's like there's so much info when I'm like, well, what is this? What is this? What is this? What the hell is this? Hold on. Okay. Some of y'all, someone could have been abused by a family member when they were a child. Could be an older mother, could be older. I don't give a fuck anymore. And they had not healed. They were still in bondage to that trauma as a child. Something happened to someone as a child. Maybe something happened to you as a child. You got family that just flipped in the reverse. I'm not going to go into that. Whatever that pertains to, maybe this person's cutting out their family, or they don't, maybe it wasn't a family member. It could have been someone in their own relationship that was keeping them trapped with the child. It could go both ways. Okay, so some of y'all, someone had childhood trauma that stems from an older feminine energy. All right, they could have been abused as a child and they took it out on an Earth Angel. But ironically, it's causing a shift in their life to change. Okay, others of y'all, somebody did abuse. This is like they were abused when they were innocent and they took it out on someone who was innocent when they were older. And it like balances the scale, but there's someone innocent here and they were innocent too. And it's like someone could be releasing what the... You got abandonment, family in reverse. Someone could be walking away from their family members. Like rejecting their family. Because they're going to realize that they were emotionally manipulated. Or they're going to be pissed off because you told me to be with such and such. And this person's crazy. Or you told me to be with such and such because I had a child with them. The child is a minor or some shit. Or I was emotionally manipulated into being with this person. You convinced me to be with them. And now I don't want nothing to do with you. I don't want nothing to do with them. I don't want nothing. No. And now someone's concerned because they lost something. They stole something. Something was a waste of time. And there was fucking black magic here. Someone was working with dark ass energy, or someone could have paid someone to do some dark shit. And now they're concerned about that shit. And legal issues could be part of the karma. Some of y'all, there could be some abuse here, or someone has past abuse on their record. Or abuse. Abuse is strong here. So someone could have been abused as a child, and instead of doing the inner healing, they were in bondage to their childhood trauma. So they abused an earth angel, and now they're worried about it. Because you're a sweetheart. And you didn't deserve it. And they were jealous and envious and toxic because of what someone did to them. They took it out on you, and you were innocent. I'm hoping I'm breaking that down as best I can. Twin flame, you could have been abused as a child too, so you guys are marrying each other's trauma back to each other. Y'all could have been both abused as a child, both abused in relationships, and both abused by parents, family members, something here. Because you do have twin flame. This could be a very spiritual, powerful connection, so y'all could fucking be released from this bondage that y'all both been fucking trapped in. It's a lot of fucking heartbreak, y'all. A lot of pain. And karmic. And there you go. You became the Empress because of it. So somebody abused an earth angel, a sweetheart here, and you elevated to an Empress. You got your last Queen of Wands. Some of y'all, there could have been a fire sign on their side, and you got that energy from them. As weird as it is. Some of y'all, your twin flame put you in a third party, or there was a third party here. Some of y'all, someone could be in same sex, threesome, thruples. Someone could have some dirt on them that they're in bondage to. Like, oh, I'll expose, if you don't pay me money, I'll expose your dirty little secrets. But the reason that they could flip-flop from different genders, or threesomes, or sexcapades, is because they could have been abused as a child. And that's just trauma that they haven't healed from. And in order to get out of that bondage, they've got to heal, they've got to pray, they've got to fast, whatever it is, to get free from this energy. They're like bound to their childhood trauma, and that's why they're acting out as an adult. But then you have here, it's all positive energy. So it's like you have someone over here that was abused the same way, but didn't attack. Didn't take out their trauma on someone else, per se. Then you have someone over here that went through trauma and did attack. Because that's how they deal with their trauma. And it's like y'all were sent in to cause some type of, I don't know, what the fuck was the purpose here? You got strength sideways. So you would become stronger and be ready for your divine counterpart. This was a karmic connection that could have worked with a community of dark witches and warlocks, are bound to a cursed bloodline or whatever the fuck, thieves, legal issues, child abuse, yada yada yada. This was karmic. Maybe sent to come in and keep you bound to the devil. Okay? But this was so you would come into your strength and become the Empress, so you would be ready for a divine partner. And that's coming in quick. King of Cups could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Someone could be a Leo, Taurus, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Male, female. Someone could be bound. Some of y'all, someone's concerned. Someone could be obsessed with you. Someone's concerned about you moving forward with a divine counterpart, and they were trying to keep you trapped and bound to them But they have a lot of fucking issues. They could have a child that you don't know about. There's a lot of shit going on. Okay, so what's about this mature woman? Like, how is she the enemy? Someone who doesn't lead by faith. This could be, yeah. Lying, cheating, stealing, thief. Controlling, manipulative. This is someone who worships money, worships the devil, is not of the light. They're very manipulative. They want to keep someone trapped for their own selfish reasons. They don't make wise decisions. They're sneaky. They're a thief. Person's in the 5 of fucking cups. They could have listened to some family members to choose the wrong person that they're now trapped to, who could be abusive. And they don't even want to talk to their family. Some of y'all, they may find out their family was doing black magic on this connection. And they're concerned. Or this family's concerned. Or someone in their family's concerned that they're going to walk out of them. Some of y'all, this could mirror. Some of y'all, there could have been a mother or parental figure here that abandoned their child when they were young. And then this person, this mother, did some type of manipulation to really hurt their child and keep them trapped. Okay, their own parents or family member could have been doing black magic against this connection, this twin flame connection, out of jealousy and envy. They could have sided with the baby mom, or the baby mom could have been doing it. Take what resonates. I'm getting a strong feminine energy. And some of y'all, this masculine is gonna walk away and abandon this baby mom or their mother and mirror